But when you look at this freaking at this system, it's just crazy, man. How freaking perfect it is. You know what I mean? Like the 50 million. I mean not the 50 million, the 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes in the first epoch.
That was sick. I wish I was paying attention at that point.
Right. And then you got the so it was 50 Bitcoin every 10 minutes. And then after that, almost 4 years was up, 50% of the Bitcoin was mined. 50 Bitcoin, and then 25 Bitcoin every 10 minutes, another 25%. So 50 and 25, 75. And then the next epoch was 12 and a half.
That would have been what, 2018?
Uh, for the, it's
Third
26
epoch?
2016. And then epoch 4 started 2020 through 2024. That's when I got in. That's when most of us got in. And then right now we're at 3.125 every 10 minutes.
I got in at 2018 and bought no Bitcoin.
Your story's crazy, bro.
I hate it.
None?
I hate my story. No,
I
I
love
hate it.
your
I didn't.
story.
I thought it was slow. That was like not my thing. I'm like, I need something that actually works, like smart contracts.
We didn't know what it was.
I didn't know anything.
Yeah, nobody
And what
did.
Yeah.
2018 would have been ETH's first year. I was all about the GPU mining. It was so cool.
Hey, but
Oh,
layer
wow.
twos were moving quick though at that time. Like there was all kinds of stuff happening. So it
Oh,
was almost like they were like the CNN of like of the market, just trying to sell us all this like this fake news. And you look back at it, you gotta laugh at it, but you know.
Yeah. So what do you guys think, man? We're almost at 73,000 right now, which is pissing me off. What do you guys think is causing the price to go up?
it's just normalization of the market. It's everybody not rebounding off their sell-offs from when went overseas basically. It's just the news cooling down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Markets get it shakes the market a little bit, then people realize that, oh, okay, it was a nothing burger. It's
It's
just
always a nothing
knee-jerk
burger.
reactions, right?
This is something I wanted to talk about. Stretch.
I love it.
M- MSTR. What Trent, what do you think about MSTR stretch
I
product?
freaking love it. Um, it gives you cash flow if that's what you're looking for. It trades off that high end on Bitcoin for basically reliability. So sure, you could stick $100,000 into Bitcoin and for 8 years, you're probably gonna be very happy with your decision. But if you're a retiree right now and you need that income at 11% APR per year, I mean APY per year, you're talking what $100,000 is 10 grand. You know, if you put your retirement in there, 500,000, that's 50 grand divided by 12. You're making $3,000, sitting on a beach.
Yeah. Are you thinking this is more of like a short to like a midterm play?
E-
This is
Yeah,
yeah.
even Michael says it that way. He
Okay.
says this is like if you want to put money into a system and you want to get that money back out in like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it too, man. This it's so crazy because we've been talking about stacking cash, right?
This is
And
good.
yeah, and as I was looking into it, I wish I could do the Can I do the replay? Let's see. No, because the market was closed that day. But as I was looking to where to park the cash, hey Grasshopper, how you doing? Um, obviously I ran across this, and during the day when it was trading, I just saw all the Bitcoin just dipping in, and I swear to God, that day I was watching it, it was like every minute they were buying more than one Bitcoin every minute.
When did you start tracking it? Like your first time actually looking at the number?
Probably Tuesday.
Tuesday. So you weren't here. Well, we've been up for almost 6 months now. So you weren't sitting during that dip when people were calling, everything's falling from the sky thing on that last dip where it dipped into the 90s. And it's supposed to be pegged from 90, what, 9 to 101. And it
Oh
dipped
wow.
into 90, like 92. And people were freaking.
Oh wow. Hey Michelle. Happy Sunday, Jerry and Freedom Family. How are you, pretty lady? Good to see you. No, I didn't, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Just like you said the other day, Anthony. All this was noise. I didn't really give a shit about it. It's just like to me, it's just all of a shit coin for me. As far as anything outside of Bitcoin, the STRC, to this, to that, all these
Mhm.
little products, I didn't really care about it. But now I'm looking at it like, wow, like when this opens on Monday, now I have this on my phone, this app on my phone, looking to see how much Bitcoin they're buying. Here's my question, real quick, and I'm going to ask you too, Anthony. This is probably for you, Trent.
Yeah.
So we know, like I think it was last week or the week before, they bought like 17,994 Bitcoin,
Mhm.
right? Is that including this with this product, or is it just they're buying by itself?
I I know they differentiate between the two products, the four products actually, but I think the 17 was it 17,000 was just stretch.
Wow,
That's
wow.
crazy.
Backpacker, what do you think about this, man?
I mean, I mean, I'm not like I don't want to be a hater. I think that things like this that get implemented and put into place, like the stretch and all these things that Sailor's throwing out, they're Bitcoin backed, right? So I
Yes.
mean, I think that the positive thing that I guess I even myself I need to kind of step back and realize is this is also a great like middle ground for like the TradFi guys coming over. They don't want to go heavy into Bitcoin, but they want to kind of find a middle ground. And I think it also just in general in the market, like in the Bitcoin market, I just think this is building like good structure and foundation. So, I want to. I'm a Bitcoin guy. Sorry, this is not my bag, but it doesn't mean it can't be that for somebody else. So I think it just makes Bitcoin as a whole, the community, the transitioning between TradFi to Bitcoin and all that. I just think it makes it stronger.
Do you know why this product was made besides to buy Bitcoin?
From what I know, and I don't know this for a fact, but it seems like it was just for people that want a high yield on their savings, and also people that want to get into Bitcoin without the volatility. But I don't know, honestly.
You have it in a nutshell. Basically, this product was made to replace your CMA, your cash management accounts for your like your Fidelity and stuff. Instead of it being backed by like bonds, this is backed by Bitcoin. So
Wow.
if you were gonna stick it into a CMA already to get your 3%, you might as well stick it in the stretch. I mean, with a little more volatility, but not much more.
And okay, good, good. That's good to know that. Now, how do they keep it, at that 100 price without
Is it
going a
like
little bit up or down?
so it's like pegged?
No, okay, so pegged is a dirty word in crypto, you know that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying so, like,
In a
to
nutshell, it's
piggyback off of
pegged.
what he yeah.
So to keep them in range, when we drop below that 99, interest rates go up. So 11.5 right now we're at somewhere in there, 11 something.
Mm,
When we go above 101, they drop the interest rate, meaning they incentivize you. Basically, they're incentivizing you to buy or sell. If they
mm,
want the price to go up, they want you to buy. If you want the price to sell, obviously they want the price to go down. They want you to sell. That's how they're incentivizing you.
mm.
Yes, that's what I wanted to know. How do they keep it at that range? And that's how it goes. Okay.
Like such a dirty word.
Yes, yes. So we're gonna get into talking about expats in Thailand and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of segue between these two real quick. So as you guys know, we've been talking about saving cash and stuff. As a Bitcoiner is concerned, not the people that are getting into bonds and want to get out of bonds and do this, but I'm talking about as a Bitcoiner that wants to have cash on the side. And I'm leaning on you, Trent, because you know about this product
Yeah.
way more than I do. If I wanted to save for 1 year or 2 years at the most, and say, you know what, I'm going to put this in every month. And not only that, I'm going to take the dividends, and we'll talk about what we're going to do with the dividends, either put it back in to
Mhm.
buy more or buy Bitcoin. Do you think this is a good product for us if we want to save some cash to go to Thailand?
I say, since if you're looking out in time frames of that distance, yes, this would be great because the way like if you want it in like your if you want it in and out kind of thing, you want it in your checking or your CMA where you're not going to take any kind of penalties or whatnot. But if you want to go out further on and get a actual yield instead of the fake 3% with inflation, it's maybe negative 2%. Uh yeah, this would work great because the way it's taxed, and that is the real benefit, is the way it's taxed is that it is a return of funds taxation, not a income taxation. Because a lot of dividend stuffs like your SHID or whatever, that kind of dividend stuff, that is actually taxed as income and not even capital gains income. That's regular income. But this, they return your own funds in that, so 10, 11% per year of your own funds would be tax free for up to 10 years because that's how long it would take for you to get your capital back. So you could yank it in and out and you're not going to get taxed. So it's great.
Wow. Now, obviously not financial advice, but as far as like, because the 11.5%, we know it's variable and it's not,
Yep.
it can go up and down,
It's the
obviously.
knob.
Yes. And the 11.5% is annualized, by the way, guys. It's not every month
Yeah.
because that would be crazy.
I'd stick
Um,
everything into it.
yeah. It's like, what is it, like 0.95 of a
Something like that.
something like that. What do you think as far as is somebody that wanted to go overseas for a year or two or whatever, or for how long, and use that money and stack Bitcoin at the same time? What should they do with those dividends, you think? Again, not financial advice, but do you think they should take that out and put it into Bitcoin or keep
I've
compounding it into
I've done the
stretch?
math when I was trying to figure out the basically I was trying to make a play to like make income and grow BTC and like, take the job off. It find, at least according to AI, that it would be more financially beneficial to take the dividends and not reinvest it into Stretch, and it would be better to stick it into into Bitcoin so you have a growth factor into it. That's what I would do with it.
Yeah, because I've been going back and forth on this because I'm like, I am stacking cash and I want obviously some interest on it and a safe place and somewhere that not only I can keep it, but I can't get to it if there's a big dip and I'm like, oh my God, I need to be like a crackhead
Yeah,
and
you
buy some
because
Bitcoin.
Stretch, you have to wait Monday through Friday. It's a stock. Well,
Yeah,
not,
that
I don't want to say stock because it isn't a stock, but it trades like a stock.
yeah. And that's the number one reason. Because if I got cash in the bank or anywhere that I may have access to it, I buy sats. So, okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. What
But
what do
but
you think? Mhm.
but just to factor in, that is designed for cash flow. So that's only if you're not going to use it to live on.
Okay, and how is it paid? Is it how do they do it? Because I've never used it. Do they pay it to your bank account or how does it
They
work?
pay it back into your Fidelity account or whatever brokerage you're using, and
And
they
there's
pay it back in it's the stock itself. So you have to sell it.
Hmm.
what do you think, Anthony? That's think something you'd look into? Because again, you're stacking cash.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I think it's good if it's kind of like if you wanna take multiple steps, because it seems there's a lot of moving parts there. Um, Probably not for me. I'll just go to peer to peer, and I'll just go to, like, HODL HODL or something and just go, like, have someone buy my sats for me or something like that, or, like, just go sell something like that, or just do, like,
No, no,
a
no.
peer to
We're talking about the stretch product.
But you
Yeah.
wouldn't have to sell
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
This
yeah.
isn't
No,
a
no, no,
sell.
no, no, I'm talking about the stretch. I'm just saying, like, if I was
Oh,
to put it in there, because 'cause you're pulling it in and out, because 'cause you're thinking if you have cash.
you're not pulling it out. You're keeping it in there for a specific amount of time.
It's a savings account,
It's a
basically.
savings
Yeah.
account. Like, how we need cash?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I would rather just put it in my Bitcoin and then just do a peer to peer with somebody else than put it in there.
I don't think we're on the same page, bro.
No, he's you just don't
I just
it's a
don't wanna put
viable thing to do.
Yeah, yeah, like, I just don't want I just don't I it's not my thing, like, I don't like,
Yeah.
I to me, it's just not something I would wanna do with taking all those extra steps and doing all the extra tax stuff and doing all the like, I just kinda like that whole Bitcoin thing of just I'm putting in Bitcoin, it's one thing, one less platform, one less
And
everything
then
else I have
you
to
also
deal
get
with.
growth on it too.
Oh, I understand. You're saying instead of stacking cash, you're just gonna buy Bitcoin and then sell your Bitcoin.
That's a
Correct,
viable
correct.
solution.
Got it. That's where I
Yeah.
missed. Sorry, I missed what you were saying. Got it, got it, got
Correct,
it.
correct, correct,
You're
yeah,
not gonna
so, like
stack any cash. You're just gonna put it all into Bitcoin.
yeah, yeah, and so what I would do is I would just go to, like, peer-to-peer platforms, and just kinda play the peer-to-peer play where it's like, "Okay, I need to dump off a couple thousand bucks here or something, okay, throw it up, someone will swoop it up," and I know it's keeping circular, staying in that circular economy with other
Is that how you're
coiners.
saving now? Do
Mhm.
you have a emergency fund set aside
We have
or
emergency
minimum?
fund. We got kinda like the Dave Ramsey deal, you know what I mean?
$1,000?
No, 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 no,
Okay.
well, the
Yeah, yeah.
style of the Dave Ramsey so we keep a minimum, a "Oh shit" fund, essentially, and then, we're 95 plus into
Okay.
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
and,
family of your size can't do $1,000.
no, 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 no.
So, is it because you have to pay the fees if you there's like
No,
a penalty fee?
I think it's just I feel like I want immediate access to it. Uh, paid back in capital. Oh, it is paid back in cash. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that. That's actually good.
That's even better,
That's
yeah.
even
That's
better.
actually
Yeah,
better.
and that's probably how they get away with the return of capital tax um status they have. That makes sense though.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely worth looking into further for me doing my due diligence because 'cause I'm not saying I would never do it, I would have to do more research, obviously. Do you think that this is something that could potentially get buttoned up from a legal standpoint where they can kind of, like, put a stranglehold on this somehow? No?
No. I don't think
No.
so. I think
No.
Michael's done he's got a team of lawyers. He knows
Yeah,
exactly what he's doing.
that's good.
And people worried about, oh, what happens if they have we have a giant crash in Bitcoin and then your strike is not backed by, because it's backed by Bitcoin, right? It
Mhm.
is fully funded for 5 years just in the capital in strategy. They have it fully funded.
Wow.